Until the End of Time, Tupac's legendary song that is just riddled with mythology layered upon mythology. It's very significant in its symbolism and has become an expression of ancient archetypes. The warrior, the prophet, the martyr, and the trickster, all colliding in this persona of a black man who is surviving Babylon. So let's take a look at this very classic song. And he starts this right off the bat with its echoes of Osiris, Christ, and Prometheus, this sacrifice, this martyr. Perhaps I was addicted to the dark side. Somewhere inside my childhood, witnessed my heart die. Now, this is metaphorically, but he's speaking of a death and a resurrection. This music is all about a cycle of loss, of betrayal, and of rebirth. His lyrics reflect his prediction of his own downfall and seeking eternal remembrance. This is mirroring Christ's mythos of one who suffers to awaken others. He's like Prometheus in a sense. He brings the fire, which is truth, to the people and is punished by the system. In Prometheus' case, it's the gods for what he does. Now, he is the warrior versus Babylon. This is Anubis with an AK, right? He says, I see no changes. All I see is racist faces. Misplaced hate makes disgrace to races. And in this, he challenges this archetype of the warrior poet, standing against institutional evil. This is the modern Babylon per his wording. He's not just fighting for survival, but justice. And like Anubis, who judges Ma'at, he weighs the sins of society while carrying the trauma of the underworld. This is ghetto life as it is reflected. His survival is mythic. He is Gilgamesh wrestling with immortality. He knows that he cannot defeat death, but he immortalizes himself in verse. This is the way that he would live through resurrection. Now, this is the eternal soul and rebirth things, which is a phoenix metaphor. Maybe it's a thug in me, heaven and Hennessy. So he embraces this contradiction, heaven versus Hennessy, symbolizing duality, a key component in many myths. So we think yin yang, we think Set Heru and their opposites. He positions himself as someone who lives on through spirit, and his songs become his book of the dead, so to speak, his book of coming forth by day. His message is, even if his body dies, his soul or Ka remains uplifted by the rhythm, memory, and ancestral energy. So until the end of time is the myth of eternal witness. In my heart, I know I'll never die. I'll be back. His lyrics, he evokes eternity, a concept brought forth by the halls of Amiti, the Akashic records, or the Norse well of Erd. His words become oracle, designed to be rediscovered when the world needs them most. This is hidden scripture. He frames himself as a recurring myth, a cosmic truth teller returning as needed, like Heru reborn in the age of injustice. He is a living myth in the making, a composite of rebel judges, the fallen angels, the wounded kings, the underworld. The until the end of time is his sacred text, a prophecy, a curse, and a plea carved in this collective souls of hip-hop. This is him rewriting myth, his own narrative, speaking of concepts beyond the world of hip-hop that make us think about the afterlife, that make us think about damnation or praise, and the return to the one safe space for your soul. So he is speaking heavy themes in this music. I wanted to point out where these themes draw from as we look at more hip-hop and some of the crossover with mythology.